Okay, greetings. I am Laura Jekyll. I am your TA for Classroom Assessment 2017. It is wonderful to meet you all. I've had a very wonderful week reading through your introductory posts and getting to know bits of you a little bit. It's just kind of amazing the diversity we have in this class. I've seen everything from researchers to practicing teachers to people pursuing advanced degrees and also measurement statistics certificates. It's been very interesting seeing what all of you are up to. I have left you all feedback. I've tried to sort of explain pieces of the course and how they might be related to your interests a little bit, so if you haven't looked already, please do take a look. And I think you all have gotten to know each other a little better by having to notice the similarities and dissimilarities between yourselves. It's been a little eye-opening for me to see how the common threads that are running between you all as well. And I've forgotten who exactly said it, but whoever you are, you captured it perfectly. I've never had a class where so many people were using nicknames. So I will try to address you all by nickname correctly, but bear with me because official communications that come to me, like from Blackboard, come with your FSU name on it. So generally that's your legal name, not your nickname. So I will try to remember them. But if I don't get it, then cut me some slack, please. So I just wanted to introduce myself to you so that you know that there is someone. So Laura, who responds to you, that's me. It is lovely to meet you. I am the undergraduate instructor, or an undergraduate instructor. Just for some points of clarity, the undergraduate classes cover the same content. So a lot of the slides, everything are slides that I made, or are slides I use in my own presentations to my students, but you all go into more depth, as you might expect. As a graduate level class, you're required to do more and analyze and do some critical thinking with these article reviews and discussion board posts. So they are very important. Please don't treat them as like a cast-off assignment or busy work. They're not, promise. They are really meant to help you think, and by sort of writing to yourself, as you need to do in the article reviews, about sort of things you wish you had known and takeaways. Those can be really helpful later on as you sort of reflect on what you've read. It's very helpful insofar as pulling things together and making sort of applied statements and analysis. Alright, so that's a little deep for just a lighthearted hello video. I am very excited to be working with all of you. I wanted to cover some sort of basic pieces that I don't know that were particularly clear in the syllabus. So when we're talking about the deadlines, there's a Wednesday deadline and a Sunday deadline. They're both set for 11:59 p.m. and it's in Eastern Standard Time. So if you're doing any traveling, and it sounds like a few of you are doing some international traveling, please, keep up with the Eastern Standard aspect. That being said, Dr. Turner and I recognize that life can throw you some distinct wrenches, or all of your assignments can be due in the same week, which in the summer is very likely to happen. So reach out to us, let us know what's going on. If you have an inkling that you're going to need some extra time to turn in a quality assignment, we'd be more likely to grant you extra time to turn in a quality assignment than if you come to us after the deadline and tell us that you needed more time. So please do, keep the lines of communication open between us. And we will, be able to accommodate most requests. That being said, Dr. Turner, as I record this video, is currently in transit to China, so her lines of communication might be a little impaired in the upcoming weeks. But I will be available to you, and obviously I'll be sending out emails and participating in the discussion board forums with you as well. So I will be here, and since I'm very familiar with this information, we should be able to clear up any confusion that you might have. So in the upcoming week, we're talking about formative and summative assessment, as well as putting our toe in the water of RTI. So RTI is a really interesting concept, and I'm looking forward to when we actually get to that part of the semester, but we are sort of mentioning it a little bit as it relates to formative assessment this week. So formative assessment is the focus of your readings. If you haven't gotten the book, you need to get the book. We do provide the RTI readings that are coming from the Kubison and Borch book. That is located in the course library. So you'll see a folder there that has some of the textbook or additional readings that are required of you, that we're not asking you to buy them. So Kubison and Borch are some really interesting authors because they come out of both an ed and a math background. So you'll see them show up again when we talk some more about error and some of the math stat things that we'll be talking about this semester, because one of the authors is a mathematician. So they write about math well in comparison to Macmillan, who writes about learning outcomes and objectives very well, very strongly. Anyways, we will get to that point. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I am pretty good about contacting you back. I will not ignore you, right? So one of you, I believe I'll call you out and say I was talking to Lane and he had a problem, and I just let him know that I was working on it. So I will do that even if I can't answer the question immediately, just to acknowledge the fact that I know that you sent me a request for an issue. I appreciate that when my teachers do it, so I will try to do that for all of you as well, so you're not thinking that, did she get the email or did she not get the email? So that being said, I think I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to narrate some pieces, I think, of the content this summer. I don't want to promise you I'll narrate every topic, but I do understand the importance of triangulating or multiple modalities of the information. Sometimes things just resonate better with some people. I'm not going into learning styles. That is a can of worms I'm not touching, but offering multiple modalities of content, that is very useful to most people. So if you don't find the videos interesting from here on, you won't hurt my feelings in the slightest. If they are your lifesaver, then that's great too. So that being said, I'll see you in the discussion board forums, and I hope we have a wonderful semester together. Talk to you soon.